You gotta love whenever you're putting out a message and you're hitting home with some people and you're reaching some people's hearts and you're changing some people's lives, and the enemy tries to come against you and prevent you from reaching others, and you're a winner, you don't give a crap, and so you just do your darn thing anyways and you keep it rolling. Anyways, this is part 2 of a message that I just put out. Part 1 just had a weak connection, so it ended up canceling. There were plenty of viewers, there were plenty of people that were viewing in live, and for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi connection started getting weak and it cut me off. So I'm cutting it back on, and I'm going to keep rolling because I don't give a crap if whatever force is trying to prevent me from putting out this message. I'm going to put it out anyways. This is a continuation of the message that just got cut off. The title of the talk is Be a Rock. We got one viewer that just plugged back in. Hopefully you were one of the people that was on the message that was just before, and that those that were viewing jump back in. Gene Dickey, welcome again. Mark, welcome again. John, welcome again. Jeez, unbelievable. When you start rolling, man, and then all of a sudden the video cuts out on you, it could be a little frustrating. But it ain't going to shake my tree, and I'm going to get this message out anyways. The title of this talk is Be a Rock. Mark, yep. The enemy's a sissy, dude. He's going to try to prevent any, every, and all things that are positive and for people making an impact. But want to know what? When you're a winner, it doesn't matter. Gene, I love you, brother. Hey, man, to you too. Mark, I'm laughing as well, man. Title of this talk is Be a Rock. I don't know how many people I lost. I don't know how many I'll gain back, and I don't care. For the men out there, you got people in your life who are counting on you. You got people in your life that are leaning on you for strength. You got a significant other or a wife who needs you. You got children who need you. You got friends who need you. You got coworkers who need you. You got friends who need you. You got family members who need you. Why do they need me? They need you to be strong. They need you to do great things with your life. They need you to succeed. They need you to rise up. And they need you to put out an energy and an example that they themselves can follow. You need to be successful. You need to have a vision for your life. You need to have strength. And whenever you're talking to people, you need to convey that message of strength and success over to them. Why? You're a dominant energy. Unfortunately, we are now in a society where most men are being emasculated. What is emasculated? It's basically males being neutered. I'll just put it like that, right? If you watch a TV series, normally, is the male role in the family one of strength or one of weakness? He's normally a lazy, funny couch potato. Well, here's a tip. In life, you need to be a heck of a lot more than a funny, lazy couch potato. You need to be a go-getter. You need to be an overcomer. You need to be more than a conqueror. You need to be successful. You need to be powerful. You need to be somebody who kicks butt, takes names, and wins like it's the frickin' cool thing to do, because it is. My son will get one thing and one thing only from me: strength. My significant other will get one thing and one thing only from me: strength. My friends will get one thing and one thing only from me: strength. My clients will get one thing and one thing only from me: strength. The person who is checking out before me or after me at Walmart, if they stop me and get into a conversation with me, they're going to get one thing and one thing only from me, and that's strength. Dylan Bratton, welcome. It's been a while, man. I miss you. You need to be a rock. Is life going to kick your butt? Yeah, it is. But do you need to gripe? I want to keep this clean. Piss, moan, and complain to your significant other? No. Why? Life's kicking her butt too. She doesn't need weakness from you. She needs strength. Do your kids need weakness from you? Do they need to know when you're having a bad day? No. They need strength. Do your family members need to know whenever just life's kicking? They need strength. Here's a tip. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my brother. I love my sister. Do I get my butt kicked by life sometimes? Yeah. But when I talk to my family, guess what they're going to get from me? Strength. Why? Because they're getting their butt kicked too. And a drowning person can't save a drowning person. You can't give what you don't have. A winner is up even when he's down. Vincent, does that mean you're lying to people? No, it does not. But you don't help people by frickin' dumping your trash all over them. You don't help people by whenever you're having a bad day, telling them about it and data dumping all your frickin' garbage on them. They got their own garbage that they're dealing with. They don't need your garbage too. Misery loves company. Well, that's sad. The heck with all that. Misery does love company. And if they're in a pity party and you're in a pity party, y'all can sit around, drink Coca-Cola or a cup of coffee together and be miserable together. That's not good. It's not productive. If you're a man, you be strong. Are there going to be times that you're weak? Are there going to be times you get your butt kicked? Absolutely. Are there going to be times that things shake your tree? To the core. Are there going to be times that your boat's rocking? There's going to be times that you're not sure that your little boat is going to survive the storm. But if you're talking to your significant other, your child, your friend, or your family member, you better show one thing and one thing only. I'm solid as a rock. Things are going to be great. Our greatest days are in front of us. Want to know what? We can do all things through our Maker who strengthens us, and this thing called life is good. And then you identify, you find somebody in your life who's a little bit further along the way than you, who's a little bit stronger than you, who's a little bit more successful than you, who's a little bit more knowledgeable than you, who's a little bit more filled up with the good stuff than you. And you find someone that you can take your armor off with. And in that one relationship, you go, hey man, life's hard. My relationship looks like this. My finances look like this. I just lost my job. My relationship with my kid isn't where it needs to be. I'm struggling with fill in the blank, whatever bondage you have in your life, because we all got it. If you open up anybody's closet, you're going to see some skeletons, myself included. So you need to have somebody that you take your armor off with. But that's not your significant other. That's not your kids. And it's not anybody who's listening. You want to get me mad? Let me scroll down my Facebook feed and watch somebody post, I'm having the worst day ever. Why? Because everybody that's reading that's having their worst day ever. Life's hard. You're going to put negative energy out there and make it worse? Pansy. Sorry. Guys, you have a role, and it's to be a rock. There is such thing as masculine energy. There is such thing as feminine energy. And there's too many men nowadays that have feminine energy more than masculine energy. And what's the purpose of this message? To make you rise up, be a man, quit griping, complaining to the people that you don't need to. Find a mentor in your life. Succeed, encourage everybody that you come across. And breed strength. Strength breeds strength. You want to know how you get strong? You help others become strong. That's how it works. Whatever you give out, you get back. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. When you're weak, the worst thing you can do is show weakness. You show strength. Why? You show weakness, weakness comes back to you. When you're weak, you show yourself strong. Or at least I recommend that you do that. Why? Because it's the only way you get stronger. So again, what spawned this message? I had some life stuff just hit me right now. It rocked me for about 5 minutes. I was really... And then I said, want to know what? I've been hit with harder punches from life than this. So guess what, life? I'm going to stand back up. You ain't rocking nothing. I got 2 fists, and I can throw punches too. And now that I'm back up, I'm about to rock your freaking world. I'll make you real sorry for the little sucker punch that you just threw me, because I'm about to hit you with about 10. And I'm going to win at this thing called life. Period. End of report. All that being said, this is 10 minutes in. The last one was 8. I don't need to roll anymore, but I will do this. I don't do this often enough. I'll open it up for any comments. I'll open it up for any questions. I see the enemy is still trying to hit me right now. It says my connection is weak. I don't even know if y'all can hear me right now, but we're about to find out. If y'all have any questions on anything, ask. If you have any comments, throw them out. If you have anything that you want to say something. We've got 9 viewers. It was a weak connection. I don't even know if y'all heard the last things that I just said. But I'll open it up for any comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas at this time. If you got anything that you want to say, I'm reading your comments right now. If you have a question, I'm reading it right now. If you have anything that you want to put out, that you want me to respond to, throw it out. We got 10 viewers in here. There has to be something on your mind, something on your heart. You got to have some kind of a response to what it is that I just put out and sowed into your heart. So if you got a question for me, ask it. If you got a comment, throw it out. Give me something to go off of, because I'm only 11 minutes into this deal. My heart is filled. And want to know what? I'm excited about showing you guys strength, not weakness, even though that right now I have a real good reason to be weak. I hate weakness. Weakness accomplishes nothing. Dylan, I appreciate it. Good stuff, can hear it all. I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad that you and I got to cross paths whenever we did, man. It was for a season, and, you know, we were part of an opportunity together, and that opportunity sowed greatness into me, and I hope whatever you took from it, I don't know if you read any of the books or listened to any of the CDs, but man, hopefully it impacted you in some sort of a way, and if the books and CDs didn't, hopefully our friendship did. And I don't know what you're up to nowadays, man, but I wish you massive success in any, every, and all things that you do. You're a stand-up dude, brother. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, ideas? I'm going to leave it open for about 60 more seconds. If somebody throws something out there, I'll roll off of it. And if not, I'll cut it off. But I love you guys. I'm excited about putting out more messages. I'm excited about helping people. Monique Bartels, welcome. I hope everything is awesome with you and your family. I truly do. You're very blessed. You have a lot of great blessings in your life, and I hope that you're nurturing each and every one of those relationships for sure. Again, I'll give it 60 more seconds. Thank you, Dylan. Seriously. I was a middle-aged or later in my 20s. I think at the time that we met, you were still a kid, right? You're still wet behind the ears kind of a deal. But that being said, you were still a stand-up dude, and you were light years ahead of other guys who I met that were your age that didn't know their butt from a hole in the ground. I can tell you one thing about you, Dylan Breton. Your head is screwed on straight. And you can tell your parents I said that, because that's responsibility of theirs. Not responsibility. That is a side effect of the proper parenting that they gave you. You're a stand-up dude. Mark, glad to have you as my coach. I'm your coach from afar, I guess. I didn't realize that I was, brother. But want to know what's cool about that, dude? I have plenty of mentors in my life that have no idea that they're mentoring me. They have no idea that they're my coach. They just put out content. I study it. I listen to it. I grasp it. I pay attention to it. I take notes on it. And I have a lot of coaches that don't realize that they're my coach, kind of a deal. And if you're gaining everything from this, man, then good. Then what I'm doing is a good works. Appreciate the feedback, man. 60 more seconds. Does anybody else? Gene Dickey, I don't know what you just said. Comment about your message. Go ahead and message me, man. Say it out here in the open, dude. I just saw across the screen that you sent me a personal message. Send it out here in the open, brother, so that I can roll off of it. I can't answer your question. If I check your message right now, I'm going to cut off this feed. But if you ask it out in the open, man, I can roll on it. So word it however you need to word it, so that way I can respond to it in the appropriate way. Does anybody else got anything? Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, ideas? I thrive off this stuff. I truly do. And if not, no biggie. I love you guys, and I'll close it out. Looks like I'm closing it out. Vincent Rose, the Fat Killer with H2G Fitness. The future is bright. Something good is happening. You guys take care. Be blessed. Over and out. If you're a man, be a man.